Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy The Real Weeb, and we are back for another video, and today we are looking at 33 facts about Gojo Satoru as Gege. The author of Jujutsu Kaisen had an interview recently where he took 33 questions about the character Gojo Satoru and just some little facts about him that no one knows, and we're gonna go through all 33 facts right here and right now, and let's get started and let's get straight into this. Now, the first fact is, where is Gojo Satoru from? He is from the city of Kyoto. The second fact is the Gojo's clan main house also located in Kyoto? The answer is yes, they are both located in Kyoto. The third fact about Gojo Satoru is, even though Gojo usually speaks in standard Japanese, does he sometimes use the local dialect in his hometown? The answer to that is not likely, as a child he was taken along on missions as part of an elite Jujutsu sorcerer training of the Big Tree clans, or he just moved to Tokyo when he was very little. The fourth the fourth fact about Gojo Satoru is, was it his wish to go to Jujutsu Tech, or was it because his family told him to? The answer to this is, it was Gojo's wish, as he was fed up with his overbearing family. And the next fact is, are Gojo's father and mother still alive, and are they high-ranking Jujutsu sorcerers? The answers are yes, they are alive, and they have gained a higher status within the Gojo clan by giving birth to Gojo Satoru, but they are not particularly strong as Jujutsu sorcerers, so they were separated with Gojo at a young stage because they can be involved in his education as a Jujutsu sorcerer. Fact number 6 is, Gojo an only child? He's an only child since he's one of the three big clans. He has many relatives, but because he was treated specifically, he most likely did not have any normal interactions with his relatives. The seventh fact about Gojo Satoru is that in chapter 96, Ogama and the others saw a kid Gojo walking down the city alone. What was he doing in the middle of the city? The answer was, he ran away from his home and was just wandering around, just going place to place. The eighth fact is, before he went to Jujutsu Tech, was he completely shut off from the worldly culture and trends? The answer to this is not really. Although his training as a Jujutsu sorcerer and his education as a core member of one of the big three clans were rigidly implemented, he often skipped and escaped, so he had a fair amount of fun. Before entering Jujutsu Tech, did he take on any missions? Also, did he have any experience fighting curses and exercising them? The answer to this question is also yes. Do the uniforms at Jujutsu Tech can be customized by each student, but what are Gojo's specific preferences? Gojo has a pretty plain uniform and hasn't customized it much. Guido's uniform, on the other hand, makes you wonder how he got the idea to make it like that. In his high school days, Gojo had a great Grover idol as his wallpaper. Did he always have it as a Grover idol though? He eventually stopped using it because Leary found it creepy, and he probably wasn't too particular about it anyways. Did Gojo Satoru live in the students' dorm in high school? The answer to this is yes, he did live in the students' dorms in high school. During his high school days, his round-shaped glasses were his trademark, but did he have those on before entering Jujutsu High? The answer to this is, he had sunglasses on to prevent seeing too much with his 6 eyes, so it's natural of him to have them on before HS, but I hate imagining middle school Gojo with sunglasses, so let's not even go there right now. How did his upperclassmen see him? Did they have any interactions? The answer to this is probably not, as he's a member of three big clans, and on top of that, he's simply a really strong underclassman, so he was probably a bit difficult to approach. Does he have a mentor in Jujutsu? The basics of Jujutsu was completed within the Gojo family, so he probably did have a mentor there. As for his technique, he had to work hard on his own based on the remaining records of it. How much is the fee for Gojo per mission? Also, how much is his total personal assets? Now, Gojo receives a monthly salary, so he doesn't receive his salary as a one-time payment. Mei is an exception, although as a special grade sorcerer, he probably earns a salary comparable to that of a minister. Additionally, as the head of the Gojo family, he has considerable assets from that as well. In any case, Gojo is rich. Did he ever think of stopping of being a jujutsu sorcerer? The answer to this is probably not, as he never saw his sights ending as a jujutsu sorcerer, and he probably would have just continued if he was still alive to this day. Does he ever imagine himself as not a jujutsu sorcerer? The answer to this is probably not, as a freeloader or swallow man taking care of an older woman financially. Does Gojo have any complexes? The answer to that is probably not. If I had to say, it would probably be him unable to stop Kido. The 20th fact about Gojo Satoru is when a comrade dies, does he become emotional, like becoming sad or angry? The answer to this is he was pissed when Itadori died, so I think he does get upset and angry, but I think there's also a part of him that has resigned himself to the death of his comrades. He sees it from the perspective that anyone other than himself could die at any given moment. What does Gojo enjoy doing the most? What does he feel joy in doing? And he can't really imagine, but he probably would be happy when he meets someone with talent as a jujitsu sorcerer, as he feels like they are a comrade and someone of unique personality and traits. Can Gojo speak any language besides Japanese? He can speak a little bit of English, but apart from that, he really can't speak anything else. What happens when he accidentally drinks alcohol that he's not very good with? The answer to that is he spaces out instantly, but the real issue is that the output of his CT starts bugging out a bunch. Does he have a license for a car or a bike? And does he drive by himself sometimes? The answer to this is very unlikely, and even if he has one, he would probably pass with a single test and just become a paper driver instead. The 25th fact about Gojo Satoru is that he was born and raised in a high society and recognized as the strongest by both himself and others around him. He seems to have lived without much inconvenience. What do you think his weakness is? His weakness is his personality, obviously. What do you think are Gojo Satoru's true essential strengths beyond his innate abilities and biological advantages? The answer to that is his personality as well. He can probably do anything about anything. You said this before about him, but he does this very often. But does he often cook? It's not like he can't cook, but he doesn't cook very often. The 28th fact about Gojo Satoru is he had a 250,000 yen shirt, but does he have any special preferences in his personal items? Does he have any preferences in fashion as well? He gives the impression of walking into an expensive store, buying things without looking at the price tag, and after seeing its expensive price, he thinks, well, it's fine, and repeats it again, says Gege about Gojo Satoru. Does he like mountains or the beach? And the answer is the beach. Does he like dogs or cats? He looks like he would like cats, but I think he likes dogs more, says Gege. Bread or rice? He looks like he would like bread way more. Now coming to the last two facts about Gojo Satoru. Lefty, righty, or ambitious? Now, the answer to this, every jujitsu sorcerer are all basically right-handed because I can see myself getting things wrong if I don't draw them that way. But athletes use their non-dominant skillfully with various tasks, so I don't really worry about that when I'm drawing, says Gege. Now, the last fact about our boy Gojo Satoru. After Suguru's defection, Gojo seems to be more dependable. Akutsumi Sensei's response in fanbook, what do you think changed about him? And Gege says that he developed a sense of responsibility towards nurturing the next generation. And with that being said, those are our 30 facts about our boy Gojo Satoru. Now, our boy Gojo Satoru, there was still more to know about him. His story could have lived on, but sadly, our boy got clapped by Sukuna, so we can't really know what else. Well, we can't really know much more about him. But those are the 33 facts about Gojo Satoru. And if you guys did like watching this video, please hit that like button, subscribe button down below. This video was hella fun to make. And if you guys like Jujutsu Kaisen content, please make sure to hit that like button down below and let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.